Hello and welcome. This is Diana and you are watching Holistic Vibes. This is Life Path 33 and this is going to be a generalized love reading. So as always, take what resonates, leave the rest. Letting go of control issues and finance and career. Are you meshing with a soulmate? They just kind of gave me like this whole like partners in business. But like somebody who normally is the one in control is having to like loosen the reins to kind of allow it to go into the direction that it needs to influence what it needs to. So somebody could have like a silver tongue of sorts, right? They could have been self-employed and dealing with a third party. But it was like a blessing in disguise. It was essentially like the divine working through the situation, kind of seeing all aspects of like what is taking place. What was taking place. Yeah, but somebody was definitely like blind to the process of this. Hey, what was that? They just said like through the hiding away. It allowed you time to seek resolution. So now you're stepping into a state of harmony and new beginnings, allowing yourself to like fully like step into the desires of what you achieve to accomplish in this current reality, right? And you're like letting go of the regrets, letting go of the hurt, letting go of the coulda, woulda, shouldas, the delays, the not being in your heart center, the hoping that it was so-and-so. And again, you're coming back into, it's always. So it's happening in this season, right? With the moon. So allow the messages to unfold that need to unfold to get you to a state of where you're at peace. Know that if you've been in a multitude of relationships that have been where it's a cheating scenario, what it is it's an inability in that individual because that's what they witnessed as a child, right? They witnessed that in their own home, so they're just recreating what they know. And of course, like honor the not enoughness that comes up, right? Honor the sadness and sorrow, but like also honor the fact that like you didn't have to sit in it for 15 years or 30 years or 80 years and like you were settling essentially. Like allow yourself to step into that self-mastery of like what it is that you truly desire in your heart, right? And as you walk away, like you literally are burning the boats. Like nobody is going to see what you're doing coming because nobody's even expecting it, right? Yeah, and it's literally like kind of you bossing up in realizing like you're the one with the light. You're the one with the all aspects of like stepping into your divine power. Right? And no longer having to be in a state of defense. Like you are the vibration that you desire to move in this current reality. And it's not like it's on deaf ears, right? Like you didn't give up. You didn't give into fear. You didn't give into doubt. Like you stepped into courage. You faced all of your fears. And like now it's like you looking at everything objectively. Like you're safe, you all is well. Even if it's not exactly where you want it, like you have so much divine faith that you actually operate on the other side of fear. Like fear is a non-factor in your current reality. And so love is guiding you, urging you to break free. You will succeed, right? It's all about like you birthing your brand new cycle. If you want to experience a deeper level of love in your relationships, you must both continuously and willingly surrender to one another. Feel and honor the sacredness within each other. Be vulnerable and give yourself up to love each and every moment. In doing so, you will unite in love. You feel alive, reborn with each breath. One love can create the world of infinite love. It's like literally like you two aligning to that higher timeline. Like through letting go of control issues, get where it's a state of neutrality. Nobody is trying to one up each other. Like everything literally takes off. 11:55, 17:17. It says, put your time and energy into creative pursuits that provide an overall sense of empowerment. Do not take opinions personally. People can only understand things from their own level and perspective. Lack, rebellion, and pessimism, right? Like somebody can be super upset and angry at the government. They don't know why, right? But they're also not willing to look at the relevancy. Like, what was it that triggered? When did it first start? When did you first have a lifetime where the government essentially took away everything that you owned? Right? And like, I don't know why it's like popping in my head. And it's like, in order to clear those memories, in order to clear those old programs of like, fuck the man, right? You have to honestly yeah, go against the grain, be a rebel, but do it within the confinements of the jurisdiction. Like, you dance slightly outside the lines. Don't be so far out the lines where like you stick out like a sore thumb. And so know that you do have angelic help in this process. As you work, as you commit, as you dive deeper together, like your finances are going to shift because the two of you are, it's two energies are better than one. Like they don't realize like how separating your energies from your counterpart are like essentially helping them gain power of energetic frequencies, right? The minute you step into union and that aura is one, like with the intention of like armor, with the intention of protection, like nothing and no one, regardless of what they throw at you, can impede that auric field. Like straight up, like the last thing they want is like divine counterparts to come through and actually come into union. Because if you understand colors, you understand frequency, you understand intention through emotion, like shit's out the house. Like that literally transforms like countries. It transforms world. Like evolutionary is like, it's on the brink, and it's so much closer than what we think it is, because the fact is like we've never been here before and nobody's ever actually been able to describe it, right? When you open your third eye and you can actually look and see an aura, and you can see the way they move within each other, even when they're facing reality, when they're intermingling with the people who are asleep in the program, right? You can actually still see how they're shifting the frequency of that energetic pulse. Because we're all towers. We're all little pins on a chart. And some of our frequencies are more potent than others. And this relationship literally is going to be like so wow. It's like nobody's fighting nothing. Like, it's like your frequency will never be They just said art. With a negative, lower vibrational frequency once you come into union. Once a lock and key sync, there's not going to be any separation. It's literally going to be like an overlap of one. So hey, happy July. I hope that at the end of this month, right, that you are on such a high-flying disc that you truly know exactly the kind of love you desire, and that over the last 3 weeks, you've been calling this into you through the vibration of love, through the vibration of willingness, through the vibration of allowance. Like you stepping into your sovereignty and your victory and your manifestation skills. Like you're literally like operating from the state of like such heart-centered consciousness that like the stuff is just going to start falling and it's going to just start coming to you so quickly. And hey, if you guys manifest stuff, like by all means, please put it in the comments below. On that note, I am going to leave it there. If something in this resonated with you, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And until next time, be well. Ciao.